Out for this very special day as we honor Miss Christine Spring for her 100th birthday. And that's quite an accomplishment, right? Now, some of the things we talked about, especially since our flood that we had a couple of years ago, if anybody remembers that, is that we tried to rebuild, and we don't want to forget our what? Our history and our heritage, which is what made us what we are today. And that is where Miss Spring has been such a valuable part of our lives here in the city of Denham Springs. I don't know if many people know this or not, but she married John Spring, and she moved here in 1935. So she has been a resident in the city of Denham Springs for 84 years, which is hard to believe, isn't it? And she's been a member of First Baptist Church for 80 years. It was in the old building then, and that has since flooded and been replaced now with a new campus right across the street. And so her and her husband built their house on Spring Street in 1948. But it wasn't called Spring Street. It was just a dirt road right outside of town, if you can believe that, because she's right in the middle of town right now. So in 1948, they built their home. And then when the city came through one day, I think they asked the question, what are we going to call this street? Well, there was only one family living on the street, and it was called Spring Street. So that was the beginning of where we are today with the Spring family here in Denham Springs. Miss Christine has done a lot of things in her life. A lot of people don't know that she owns Springtime Flowers on Centerville. Did that for about 5 years. And I think she gave a lot of folks in this community their start in the floral business. I think Jake was here today. Did Jake work with you? Is that what I understand? Jake, that bought the flowers, he worked with you, okay? And so Jake now has his own flower shop, right? Here in town. After she did that for about 5 years, she went on to work at LSU. And she was a frat house mom. So she took care of all those guys on the LSU campus. And I'm sure the only answer that they ever had from Miss Spring was what? Yes, ma'am. Because that's the kind of woman that she is. So she was married to her husband for 43 years, and unfortunately he passed away in 1975. But she's a strong woman. She's exhibited that to us in this city for many, many years. A lot of people don't know this either about the Spring family. Miss Spring's husband was a merchant marine. Johnny, her next son, I think was an Army veteran. Doug Spring was a Navy veteran. And Jim, who is here with us today, is a retired Army colonel. So the entire family has been of service to our country, to our community, and for that we are forever grateful. So Miss Spring, you have set the standard. You have set the bar very high for all of us here in the city, that our parents and leaders, and we have you to thank for us. We have to thank you for all those qualities that you shared with us so that we can be the best that we can be. You, my dear, Miss Denham Springs. Okay, so we thank you for that so much, right? I give her a round of applause. Now I have one other thing. So we have a special thing today. So I reached out to Paul Sawyer, who is the Chief of Staff for Congressman Gary Graves. So we have a special birthday wish here for you. And if I can, I'd like to read it to you. Happy 100th birthday. Congratulations on this wonderful occasion. We wish you and your loved ones a beautiful, glorious day. We hope your heart is filled with joy, knowing that you have experienced this country's greatest blessing, the freedom and affection of family and friends over a long, well-lived life. Your American century is a proud part of our nation's remarkable history. We are inspired by your continued strength and spirit as we join your family and friends in celebrating this tremendous milestone. God bless you, and happy birthday, and best wishes. Now, you want to know who signed it? President Donald Trump and his wife, Melania Trump. Okay.
I'm very old.
That's okay.